First, the headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren exhorts people to set reluctance, get vaccinated as it is the only option to protect from COVID-19. MLAK Megachandra demands special economic package for daily wage earners during pandemic. And India records 54,069 new COVID-19 cases, 1,321 deaths in last 24 hours. Hello and welcome viewers, you're watching the English Primetime News. I'm Blessing Gangmai giving you the news in details. Chief Minister N. Biren has stated that COVID-19 vaccination will be effective in facing various kinds of COVID variants. Biren made the statement during a visit to inspect the ongoing construction of oxygen plant on the JNIMS campus and the post-COVID ward of JNIMS. During the visit, Chief Minister Biren cautioned the people about the presence of Delta variant in the state. He urged the people to take extra precautions as it is highly contagious. He also expressed concern over the negligence of the people during the pandemic and reluctance to get vaccinated. The Chief Minister asserted that action will be taken against those violating SOP on the days permitted by the government to open shops and markets. Biren said the government is working hard to fight the third wave. Lack of oxygen in the state will be minimized once the 20 KL cryogenic medical oxygen plant is operational. The plant will be completed by July 15th, he informed. Exuding optimism over the decline in COVID fatality in the state in the last few days, Biren lauded the medical teams for their relentless efforts. He said, getting vaccination will enable us to face any kind of COVID variant. The Chief Minister appealed to the people not to believe any false rumor about COVID vaccines and emphasized that vaccination is the only means to ward off the virus.
TV news the karida Delta viral national area alert kind of but I कोई इसने कोई Delta variant की लाइरे खाना तो शू कोई public से इतना उठाओ इधर बताऊँ मैं को vaccination काफी high इतना उठाओ इधर follow तबा testing high कोई ना बोली होना रहेगा बाकी अब कोई mobile gym link करना club टाउन ना mobilize करना vaccination बोली होना रहेगा अदो वो प्रजासिंग सी reluctant sama इवो कोई तो प्रजाना reluctant कोई ना कोई सरकार तुम्हें लिखो बोली आदे प्रजादी चीन भी आदे बोली ना Delta variant से कहना ना होना बोला कोई medical equipment सिंह से कोई prepare तो उनको हम बताओ oxygen की plant, bed की plant, मैम मैं कोई भी करना होना मैम से है ना वो भी कोई चीज़ नहीं है, हैंकले भी अपने यामरू इन भी अपने मांग करता है वो सिगी 20,000 scale की cryogenic liquid medical oxygen की से सीमा as early as possible anything थोड़ा बहुत थे ना भी preparation भी वानी को ला सिद्धगी असीम लोयर बा असी कोई ना जुलाई की 15 भाव बता यारगदी है ना कोई दूसरे ना मैं टारगेट हो अरे सी ना मरो इन फिर दूसरे कोई पोस्ट कोविड उसी सीधा जो कोई लोग हैं कल ना कोई जेनिम्स जो कोई ICU की बेड मधुगी प्रोवाइड होना वो होना बता हाना लिंकर की बदुना दोनों ने फिर का सीना हम पोस्ट कोविड की तो लेकर पेशेंट सीधा हेल्थ तो कोई आना ना यार डिओ ने लिंकर ली तो सीधा जब हम चाली से कोई वेंटिलेटर ICU 50 आओ बनी अगर मशीशु 26 तक इमोगी आदि की prefabricated सिंबी पूरे का लानी यार काम करना लोग assemble तो वो दा hardly मोइनी 20 days होता है बने कोई as per agreement कोई ना मखासी लोग सिलगा पीबा अदो मोइना 20 days तक assemble तो बाहर बने मुक्ता ना इना मणिपुर की प्रजा सिलनाओ सिंगा इना अपील तो नहीं बसे vaccination is the only option मशीद politicize हो बसे याम नहीं तब हिदा को खाई नत्रगा फते याई नत्रगा यादे सी authority lady hajeri
Yes, sir.
scientist lady madugi test onganaba lady ha thar gi 40 nan thar gi dogre 78 80% yagre who the sakre means high the pon mayam sini crore of peoples in India the kaprubne even not only in India outside of the country ke adna koina sigi India gi co-vaccine and drug vaccine ji bi the kan grabne sidai the reluctant oi biginu sina
MLA of Wangkem Assembly Constituency, K. Megachandra, laid stress on the need for an economic package for the unemployed people during the COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking exclusively to the MAMITv, MLA Megachandra lauded the government's efforts to provide rice and other materials to the public. However, he cautioned that unwanted incidents may occur as many people were struggling to make both ends meet even during the pandemic. Megachandra urged the government to announce an economic package for the public and fulfill the responsibility of a good governance. The MLA asserted that the government must organize awareness programs on sharing health information by World Health Organization to disseminate the same to the people, which can help clear doubts about COVID vaccine. He asserted that vaccination will prove effective in facing the third wave of COVID-19, which is expected to hit in the coming weeks. The MLA also urged the authority concerned to adopt a new policy program to curb the spread of Delta variant in the state. He feared that the discovery of the variant in the state may prolong the second wave. Expressing concerns over the possible third wave, MLA Megachandra suggested upgrading district hospitals with proper infrastructure like adequate oxygen and ICU beds with ventilators. He said the officials of the health department should introduce new and innovative ways to fight the disease.
Card holders in Chisiang Lem Pibagi program Buddhi Saturday. Despite all that, I quite a tay how I say why. The ma'am see music economy fra low down, pra low. Kaigum activity mata, Pashata and ability. The purchasing power, post say day and a Pashalit Rabina post a labor number. Post a Pongagus labor number. Ta Amani long curfew select. Digi nomagi sujar nomjar ke hingba sadaron perja lakhs of people this tawrak phagdagi haibasi sarkar na khunbi batai aduga economic package lehenbi batai masi natrabati perja sing yam wagani atei political party gi wa amama adugi wa nate perja gi daita se pulap logadu opposition na wabasu ruling na wabasu perja nghatani hojik Satra Satri Singh Laila Sutam the Vigi Mayamse, Agi Sasumangai, me Amna Hogi Kenosi, restless over. Carrier si Mangshala position is that Makogi friends dull Loisala. Aduna Makogi regular activity on academic Masisi, Hogi dull Loisalapa. Aduna Maramurkanda Masisi, Mizerse, Sakana Tumina identity. Maki concerning Maramadra Masida Hena, the education activities and effectively the Padrasina, the Satrasina, the Kanosi education department, the Karilo Kupia had said. Sumna normal process, not about Satrasingi Weba, emphasis my mama, policy program my mama, Pakalan Zaningi.
India recorded 54,069 new COVID-19 cases and 1,321 deaths, taking the country's total case load to 3,82,778, according to data released by the Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry in the last 24 hours. India crossed the mark of over 3 crore case load of COVID-19 on Wednesday. India has become the second country after the US to record more than 3 crore cases of COVID-19 cases. India added 1 crore cases in the last 50 days. It is also the 17th consecutive day when India reported less than 1 lakh new coronavirus cases. The active cases now have come down to below 8 lakh. The country has 6,27,057 active cases presently and has witnessed 3,91,981 deaths so far. According to the Union Health Ministry, a total of 2,90,63,740 had been discharged so far. Manipur Tribal Development Corporation Limited, or MTDC Chairman Gin Xuan Hao Jo and officials of the department visited None District Headquarters yesterday to inspect the MTDC assets. Special invitee VJP Manipur State Gaidwan Kamai, special contractors John Kamai and PH Adai None District along with BJP Nungba Mandal workers accompanied Gin Xuan Hao Jo in the visit. They later inspected the progress of multi-purpose cultural complex building at Longmai Part 3 built under the fundings of NEC Human Resource Development or HRD. During the inspection visit, contractor PH Adai said that the work construction began in July 2016 with completion target by July 31 of 2021. He added that, owing to the pandemic, the work has not been able to finish, even though 90% work is completed. Adai said they are set to complete the work by September or October this year. The team then inspected None DC complex construction. They later planted 3 saplings at None District Library Campus, Longmai 1, to commemorate Balidan Diwas Palandkam birth anniversary of Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. Later, they held an interaction program with village leaders and elders at the residence of Gaidwan Kamai. The MTDC chairman assured that the development work for the district under MTDC will be undertaken with the assistance of Chief Minister N. Biren. Gaidwan Kamai also discussed land restoration for MTDC with Deputy Commissioner Robert Singh at his office. All Manipur Disabled Persons Development Agency Chingamakha Khetri Laikai Imphal West District distributed the monthly pension for disabled persons for the month of April this year to 131 differently able persons of Singzamai Assembly Constituency. The pension was distributed at the residence of Khetri Pratama, the secretary of the agency under the sponsorship of Oinam Roman Singh. Speaking on the occasion, Roman Singh said that the meager amount is distributed as a simple aid to the differently able persons as an acknowledgement for the vital roles which they play in their everyday life. He assured that he will provide further aid to the differently able persons of the constituency. Officials of Public Works Department and executive member of BJP Manipur Pradesh Manjor Mangang inspected bad road conditions of Kangabok village under Kangabok Assembly Constituency. The Empowerment Organization of Youth of Kangabok or EOK was also present in the inspection. They inspected roads from Kangabok Bangsi Budon leading to Kha Kundont and National Highway 39 to Hayel Labuk and Wangbal Road. Manjor Mangang said that EOK has been approaching the concerned authority to repair the road of the area which has been remained in a pathetic condition for a long time. Manjor lauded the department for the inspection and hoped that the work would commence soon. Kangabok Makha Laikai Kha Kundon Youth Committee has drawn attention of the authority concerned to repair the road from Bangsi Budon to Kangabok Makha Laikai Kha Kundon leading to Kiam Kongnang Kong as it is in a deplorable state. The committee also appealed to the social worker KH Manjor Mangang for his assistance. Speaking to media persons at a press conference held yesterday at Kangabok Makha, committee convener Saikom Komai said that They held a meeting regarding the road condition with the youths of Kangabok Makha Laikai, Kha Kundont at the residence of Saikom Shyamsan Singh. Khomai said that during the meeting, they took the decision to ask the concerned authority to repair the road since the people of the area are facing problems. They also appealed to BJP Manipur Pradesh State Executive Member KH Major Mangang for his assistance. Like-minded groups or LMG Manipur extended monetary assistance of rupees 22,000 and other edible items to the family of the two brothers who died in Kumbi Kuga River after their boat capsized on June 21. In a press note released by Publicity Secretary of the group, Rakesh Naurem, advisor Wangkemsa Siamjait, Sobita Mongjom, Secretary Sorokhaibam Ojit and executive members were also present. Kumbi Urban Development Committee President Nongmaitem Prakash appreciated LMZ for their contribution and also urged the government and humanitarian people of the state to extend help to the family. A team of SDPO in Far West District Police seized 2,438 bottles of Indian-made foreign liquids IMFL from People's Store at Thangmaiban Komdrong, Selungba Laikai yesterday. The items were recovered from Salam Shansha Chahi, aged 27 years, son of Santosh Salam of Komdram, Selungba Laikai. The seized items and the persons was handed over to Excise Department for further legal action. Celine Digital and NR Media organized a COVID-19 awareness program today at Senamkom village of Kangpupi district. The awareness was held under the theme Wakan Taminaba, Aikoi COVID-19 Lanteng Binariba Lani Ngaktani. Taking part in the awareness program, Panjabam Lanajit Singh, producer, Celine Digital appealed to the masses to get COVID vaccines. Lanajit urged people not to believe in hearsay regarding COVID vaccine, adding that vaccination is the only way to fight the disease as there is no medicine developed for the disease. Senamkom Village Chief Warpukom, NR Rajesh, proprietor NR Media, KSH James, FPO and TH Badan, CO Celine Digital were present in the awareness program. A team of commandos led by TH Sanatomba Singh arrested a person along with contraband drugs last evening near Wangjing Bazaar. The person has been identified as Muhammad Adaf Khan, aged 28 years, son of Muhammad Azimuddin of Sangai Yumpom Part 1, Cherapur. The commando team recovered 210 tablets of Netrajipam N10 I-20 sparse truncan or SP capsules and heroin number 4 powder weighing 4.74 gram from his possession at Wangjing Hairo crossing along National Highway 102. The arrested persons along with the seized illegal items were handed over to Taubal Police Station for further necessary action. Taubal Block Congress Committee under the supervision of Taubal Assembly Constituency, MLA Okram Ibobi distributed COVID relief materials to the families affected by COVID-19. The items were distributed to 80 families of Todam to Taudak of Taubal district. Many extended appreciation to the MLA for providing relief materials in such time. A team of Infar West Commando apprehended a person along with Indian-made foreign liquor from his residence in Thangmaiban last evening. The person has been identified as Koizam Zoy Bishnu Singh at 42 years, son of late K. Ibohal Singh of Thangmaiban Sinam Laikai. The team recovered 65 liquor bottles. The persons and the recovered IMFL was handed over to Excise Department Lamphel for further necessary action. Now, even as the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic has engulfed the entire country, including Manipur, MLA of Thangmaiban Assembly Constituency, KH Joy Kisan appeals to the people through MAMITv to get vaccinated and take utmost care to protect themselves from COVID-19.
Wakung kara ina apil tok jari Manipur lengam nasu konaba yago kanai different sector dagi praja kanglop sing aduga civil society organization mayam nasu mating pangmi thau satai hoji kwaidagi maru oibase apai isada punda kaimda stingnaba leitana ko health department piba advice makhada vaccine je kaphu piba aduga yamna nungaibana koina su consultative committee de yamna kana putokjaba mass testing to se ko mena mass testing to sima pakala pasima yamna ngai aduga akoi opposition da lejarga su bharat ke prime minister Shri Narendra Das Modi na bharat pasi punamak se kogi vaccine company ha se masidadi thagataba se langan aduna masidi akoi appreciate to gon thoi appreciate to bud loina tana akoi manipur myam phuna masu vaccine ka se loina ma ka thopi ba isa dagi akoi shi corona virus ji dagi kanna ba mishi mina tho kana ba se bo kona na ba leba myam da appeal to jari loina akoi na SOP ngam ba ai imung phare ai ge loina rebing phare le ta hakchang phobong atadani myam chang so de naraga loina mangasi asi anana yawse aduna ai ge imu ai ge laikai akoi khuding chi na gyan tamina ba darkar ai banata bida lambi da ban yeng go tukoi haide bido madum toksi curfew kamai to yeng se misi koi to patangai khade bharat chidagi go nation chidagi corona virus se maro chong no mutha chai se masim appeal to jeri hajik thoidokna amaga hunnabu matam nate and any resource te loima ko khongolaga corona lai chatse masi maru puna mangan base masin ai pandam oisi hoji thoidongna koi ate issue den na rumsi aduna lebak myamna isa na gyan tabiba amu na ja vaccine myam si loina ga thobiba aduga SOP ngakna leisa se masim ta appeal.
Well, viewers, will be back with more updates on national and international events after the break. Stay tuned.
LX Sublimation. Pauna Bazaar Imphal, JMG Shopping Complex, first floor. Mafam masida mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame, sublimation ki pot khuding mag wholesale da pangbigani. Items available are mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame. All the mentioned items will be available at wholesale rate in LX Sublimation. LX Sublimation. Pauna Bazaar Imphal, JMG Shopping Complex, first floor. Mafam masida mug printing, cover printing, t-shirt, keychain, photo frame, sublimation ki pot khuding mag wholesale da pangbigani. Items available are mug printing, cover printing.
Welcome back after the break. Now we have the national news. The Indian Army is going to acquire 1,750 futuristic infantry combat vehicles or FICBS under the Made in India project. The Army plans to deploy these FICBs in places like Eastern Ladakh and in the desert and amphibious terrain. This development comes after another RFI was issued for the proposed mega Make in India project to induct 1,770 advanced manned battle tanks. According to a report, the FICBs must possess weapons systems capable of destroying enemy tanks, armored personnel carriers, low-flying helicopters, and other ground-based weapon systems and enemy positions. The FICVs must be operational for 32 years. The vehicles should also ensure protected mobility to their crew and troops deployed in the different terrains, including CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear environment, the RFI states. Amid speculations of a rift in Maharashtra because Aghadi or MVA, Shiv Sena today took a dig at Congress in its mouthpiece, Samna, saying that its leader Rahul Gandhi is only active on Twitter. Chief Minister and their party, Chief Uddhav Thackeray, told the people who are speaking of contesting elections alone in the Maharashtra that those who want to contest, let them do it. In a Samna editorial, the Shiv Sena is advising Rahul Gandhi to not only criticizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Twitter, but also on the field and try to get all the opposition leaders together. It is also questions the leadership of the Grand All Party. The Delta variant, the significantly more transmissible strain of COVID-19, is expected to become a dominant lineage if current trends continue. The World Health Organization, WHO, has warned after it was reported in 85 countries and continues to be detected in more places around the world. The COVID-19 weekly epidemiological updated by the WHO said that globally, the variant Alpha has been reported in 107 countries, territories or area, Beta in 119 countries, Gamma in 71 countries, and Delta in 85 countries. Delta, now reportedly in 85 countries globally, continues to be reported in new countries across all WHO regions, 11 of which were newly reported in the past 2 weeks, the update said. The update said that India reported the highest number of new COVID-19 cases over the past week. The highest numbers of new deaths were reported from India. Now, before we end, let's have a quick recap of today's headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren exhorts people to set reluctance, get vaccinated as it is the only option to protect from COVID-19. MLAK Megachandra demands special economic package for daily wage earners during pandemic. And India records 54,069 new COVID-19 cases, 1,321 deaths in last 24 hours. Well, viewers, that come to the end of this English News Hour for now. We have more news coming up later in the evening at the Manipuri Primetime News. Till then, keep watching MAMITv News. Stay safe.
T-shirt,